Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles and today's video is a vlog video. So today I am on my way to the dentist. My son has a dentist appointment. After that, I do want to do some work. I want to read my book. I was hoping that I would be done with my first book, the 5 Levels of Leadership, by now, so that I can start on the book that I got last weekend. So I'm going to try to knock that book out. I think I have like 100 more pages to go. It's really good. I was thinking of starting the other book while I'm reading the 5 Levels of Leadership, but I don't want to do that. I want to just read that book straight through and then start another one. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing right now. I have Tyra and my oldest son with me. And like I said, we're on the way to the dentist. So I decided to go ahead and vlog today. Excuse me, I do need to record a podcast for my podcast tomorrow. Or if I don't get to record a podcast, I'll have to share a previous podcast episode. I don't have any consultations for my credit repair business for today because I opened up the calendar for Saturday and Sunday. That way it gives me time to work throughout the week and then start fresh, like with the consultations on the weekend, and then be able to plan my week going forward. So that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, so I'll just be taking you all with me with what along my journey today, and I'll pick you all back up in just a little bit. All right, so now we're done at the dentist and we're at the grocery store. We need dishwashing pods, we need dish soap, I need diapers, something for dinner. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, and I need a notebook too. Yeah, I'll pick you up once we get inside. Oh, and I wanted to let you know the report on the dentist appointment. So Kyan had no cavities. Keep up the good work. Takis. Okay, I'll pick you up in just a minute. I guess the carts are inside. Huh? You have to carry her inside. The carts are, they don't have any carts out here. So. So we're done with the grocery store. We're now at Culver's. I am waiting on food. We're gonna head over to the gas station, the car wash, and then back in the house. So it's getting a little hot, but it seems like we did a lot. All right, so I am pulling up to the gas station. It's later on in the day, not too much later. It's like almost 1. I'm about to vacuum my car, just washed it. And I try to vacuum at least once a week, because if I don't, it can definitely get junky, and I don't like how it looks or feels when I have a lot of stuff in my car. So I'm going to vacuum and I'll not call you all back. I'll pick the camera back up in just a little bit. made it to the dentist again. Today's another day. My 2 younger boys have dentist appointments today. The first one is in the morning, so that's where I'm headed to now. The second one is in the afternoon. And on top of that, I need to complete these dispute letters that I'm going to be sending out hopefully today, hopefully later on today, or I'll send them out Saturday morning. I'll pick you all back up as soon as I get settled. I'm getting a call right now, so I'll be right back. All right, so I was getting a call, but that call ended. So yesterday I put out my podcast episode, so if you haven't tuned into that, be sure to do so. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do today besides the dispute letters. Back to the grocery store. I'm so tired of going to the grocery store, and you all are probably tired of going with me to the grocery store, but it's like an everyday, it's seeming like an everyday venture, no matter how much I get. Like, when I go to the store, I try to grab enough food for like the week, but then throughout the week, it's like I have a taste for something different. So either I eat out that night, or I want something different from the store. Like tonight, I was planning on doing tacos, but I really want spaghetti, and so does my older son. So it's kind of like, you know, so now I didn't get anything in the store to make spaghetti when I was there. So now I'm going to have to go back to the grocery store and get that. So it's just stuff like that that kind of irritates me about me, because it's nobody's fault. It's just like, man, I wish that I could already know like what I was going to have a taste for, but I don't. So I try to, like I said, get stuff for the week, just so I don't have to keep running back to the grocery store, and then I always change what I want to eat. So, and then I don't want to get a lot of groceries, because I don't want to have to put a lot in it. Like, my trunk is limited as it is. It's a big trunk, but I have like a stroller back there, and I have just some coats back there. Primarily that stroller that's taking up the space. So when I put the bags in, it's not as much space as I need it to be. So I'm not trying to get too many bags, so I have to put some in the trunk, some in the front seat. So yeah, but I'm gonna get better at that, because I don't want to have to keep going to the grocery store every day. That's something that I don't enjoy doing. So yes. What else? I don't have any hair to mail out today. I'm going to keep checking my orders. If I get some more sales, then I will package those up, and I may send those out Saturday when I send out my dispute letters. If not, I'll send out my dispute letters Saturday, and then the hair on Monday. It just depends on if it's like a wholesale order or what, because if it's a larger order, then I typically have my son help me carry the orders in. But if it's not, then I can do it myself with the letters and tire. It just kind of depends. So that's pretty much, that's what I'm thinking for today. I want to finish my book up. I've been trying to finish that for this past week. I've been able to read a few pages here and there, but I've been super busy with everything that I'm doing. I saw a post yesterday that said you can do hair. It was like a funny post, but it was really real. It was like, you can do hair, you can do real estate, you can have a credit repair business on the side, you can do this, you can do that. And it's so true. Like, the hats that I wear so many hats, and I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes, like more recently, I felt like I have been not overwhelmed, but just like busy. I don't like that busy feeling. A lot of people like to be busy. I don't. I just like to be productive. I don't like to have back-to-back things to get done. And like yesterday, when I had a consultation, the person I was consulting with, I knew him. So he didn't book on the calendar or anything like that. He literally just sent me a text and was like, hey, do you have some time today to talk? So I was like, hey, are you available at 11? He didn't text me back until like 11:15, but by that time I was already on another consultation. And then and that's why I keep my just a side note, that's why I keep my consultation calendar free during the week. I try to, at least, because during the week it seems like I get more people that I know, that I run into, that are interested in working with me for credit repair. And then on the weekend, that's when I'm opening my calendar. And plus, it gives me time to like vlog throughout the week, or create my content, go to the post office, focus on my other businesses in general. But by the time he texted me, I was already on another consultation. And then he what else? Oh, and then I texted back like, are you free at 3? So I had to call him at 3, and I'm just like, man, I don't like being that. And then right after 3, I needed to, what was I doing? It was another call that I had scheduled. It wasn't for credit repair, but it was for my phone number. I needed to make a call because one of my business lines, not the one through GoDaddy, but the one that I have through, I think it's like Grasshopper, I wasn't able to text from that line, and I pay for that in my plan. So I needed to call them, and I was just like, man. And then after that, I needed to, something else I had to do. It just seemed like yesterday was back to back. Oh, I had another appointment to look at another apartment or a townhome, and I'm just like, oh. So with all of this, I may end up staying where I'm currently at because everything is super expensive. I don't even want to go through the hassle of moving again. I do want a bigger place. I could definitely use the space. Not saying that the place that I have now isn't adequate because it has enough space where I'm at, but if I can get a bigger space for around the price I'm paying, why not? I just don't feel like arranging to move and packing stuff up. I don't know. But we're actually here at the dentist office, so we're gonna go in and I will talk to you all in a little bit. Hi everyone, so today is the next day. It's actually the next evening. I'm about to finish my last credit repair client for tonight. What I'm doing is I'm taking a look at, this is a charge off that I'm working on right now, and I am taking a look to see which credit bureaus the charge off is reporting. So it's not reporting on TransUnion, it's not reporting to Experian, it's reporting through Equifax only. It shows me off the details so I can see like the account number, the account status, which is derogatory, the account type, which was revolving, the bureau code, the date last active, date last payment, date opened, the high credit balance, all of that information. And from there, I go ahead and I choose my letter. So the letter that I am going to send out is for the charge off. And I go ahead and I put, like I can status the reason for the dispute. So let's say that this is an account that they don't recognize. I can go ahead and I can put that as my reason, or maybe the account's fraudulent. I can put that as my reason as well. Maybe it's, the dates are incorrect. The account really should be closed. Maybe the creditor agreed to delete the account. There's just a lot of different reasons why someone may want to dispute a derogatory mark on their credit. I do want to say this. I've been seeing some posts lately saying that credit repair is a scam. You don't need to pay for credit repair. And the truth is, you don't need to pay for credit repair. You absolutely can repair your own credit. I go over credit building tips and overall credit awareness videos on my podcast, the Brittany Bundles podcast. I actually have a whole segment dedicated to credit awareness. So if you're not tuning in, be sure to tune into that. Click my Linktree link down below and you'll be able to have access to all of my links, including my podcast, and you can tune in. I also post the podcast episodes right here on this YouTube channel, so you can check the podcast out here as well. But you can definitely dispute, you can build, you can consolidate, you can do all of that yourself. Just like if you are looking at getting your nails done, for example. I'm just thinking of nails because I just did a nails video not too long ago. I can literally purchase my nail drill, I can purchase the bits that go with the drill. I can purchase my gel. I can purchase the polish, the gel polish that I like. I have a lamp that cures it. I can do all of that at home, but I go to get my nails done because of the convenience. I don't want to set up shop here and have to do my nails myself. It's time consuming, and I prefer to pay someone to do it. Not saying that I can't. That's one example. Also, car detailing. I want to get my car detailed. I can definitely go out there and I can get the items to detail my car because it really needs cleaning on the inside. I can do that, or I can pay someone to do it. So it's not a matter of even hair. Let me just give you another example. I can pay someone to retie my hair every month, or to do a sew-in, or to glue down my wigs. I can do that, but I can also do it myself. It depends on the convenience. It depends on what I'm willing to do, how much time I want to devote to a certain task. If I find more value working with someone else. So like with my nails, for example, I know if I do my nails at home, because I did my nails through the pandemic and I did vlog them here on this channel. So if you want to watch those videos, you can. They're in my nails playlist, but they weren't the same as me going to get my nails done. I could have perfected my craft and got better, but it's just not something I wanted to do consistently. So I don't do it. So there are people that, for example, I just worked with, my last client is very busy, has a lot of different businesses going on, a whole family, a husband, father, he works full time. He also has some other investments. So he finds value in going to get this work done instead of him doing it himself, because you have to be able to have the time, number one, create or draft the letters or purchase already drafted templates, find the correct addresses to send the correspondence off to, wait, get the correspondence back. A lot of times when you get the letters back, the collection is not just going to be, or the charge off is not just going to be removed every time on your first round. So then it's back to the drawing board, figuring out what you're going to send next. What option are you going to try this time? And it can be consuming to that point that people are like, look, I don't want to do this. There have been a lot of people that have gotten started with their credit repair for their self, and then decided that they were just done because it took so much time. Think about the people that I work with in entrepreneurship and how many people say, I barely have time to even do anything for my business. I'm working a full-time job. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a dad, I'm a husband. I work a full-time job. I volunteer at my church. I do this, I do that. I don't have time to come back and do this. Think about how many people get assistance, not because they can't do the work, but because they don't have the time. So when you're talking about credit repair, it's no different in that aspect. Yes, you can repair your own credit. There's no secret about that. But if you're wanting to have someone else do the work for you, there are services out there that can accommodate. And so that's what I'm offering. So if you are interested in repairing your credit, please check out my business. The link is down below. You can book a free consultation with me. My calendar is open, so feel free to go ahead and book a date that's available and that works well for you. But I wanted to put that out there because I think people get it misconstrued. A lot of times people think that things are scams or not legit if you can do them yourself. And it's like, no, can't you do pretty much everything yourself? Like if I wanted to do an oil change, I could probably figure out how to do an oil change on my car, but I'm not going to do it. It's so much more convenient for me to pay someone else to do it. I'm just not going to do it. You have to figure out what works best for you. If you're someone and you're like, look, I can repair my credit myself. I'm going to have the patience, the time, the money that it costs for software. If I'm going to use software, the money that it costs, if I'm going to send my correspondence certified, if I'm going to actually stick to this task, I can do it, then go ahead and do it. But if you're someone and you're saying, look, I know myself better than that, I don't want to fool around with it. Can I just pay you to do it? You can. There are companies out there for that. But that's pretty much what I'm doing now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. And I can show you like just a little bit. Well, I don't even want to. I was going to blur it out so that you can see like some of the letter, but I'm not going to do it. I'll do it maybe in another video, but I don't I'm not comfortable even putting that in the video right now. I know I'm gonna blur it out, but I don't want to do it right now. So for the rest of the night, I'm probably going to catch the Barbie movie. I really want to see that. It's so last minute. I'm probably not going to take anyone with me. I'll just go myself. It's not for kids, so it's not something I'm going to be taking Tyra to, even though we did have a good time going to the to see the Little Mermaid. Not going to take her to the Barbie movie. I like Barbie. I don't know what the new trending stuff with Barbie that's happening now. I don't get into all of that, but I do know when I was a child, Barbie is something that I loved watching Barbie. I loved watching anything regarding dolls. Actually, the movie Tyra Banks was in, it wasn't Barbie, it was like life size. I saw that on Facebook a few days ago, and the movie picture a few days ago, and I loved that movie as a kid. So I like stuff like that. So I don't know, I've heard a lot of different controversial remarks in regards to the new Barbie movie. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm not, whatever, but I think I'm just gonna go and check it out. The movie started like in an hour, so I have like 30 some minutes to decide if I want to go throw something back on and head out. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog. I've been doing this vlog over the course of some days, and it's time for it to just be wrapped up. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you have any suggestions for video content, be sure to leave those below as well. I do want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.